Greetings. Coming to you, not live, but where I'm walking it's live. And this is a beautiful cigar that was given to me. This is a Casa Fuente that was given to me by my good friend Norsimer. He is an Epic Cash miner. I spent a good bit of time with him recently over in Orlando, and we had a lovely cigar together. Great guy. I learned a lot about Epic Cash mining. So thank you, Norsimer. This cigar walk is dedicated to you. And I'm really excited about two special announcements. And I want to give you a little bit of backstory on the purpose of this walk and the purpose of the announcements. Is that absent direct information, people naturally, myself included, tend to just fill in the blanks. And usually it's with wrong information, but that's just how it goes. So in business, when you are dealing with customers, and if you have any kind of issues at all, playing ostrich with your head in the ground, usually not a good strategy. Best to communicate the good, the bad, the ugly, right? Just get out in front of it. So what I'm going to communicate to you today is the good. And if I didn't communicate it properly, or we didn't, it could be the bad or the ugly, just based upon interpretation. So the way that a project like ours that is community-based goes is that water finds its own level. And as a project grows, you get more and more people that get involved that have more and more background and expertise. And recently had a wonderful conversation with my good buddy Pooch, Mr. P, and he is the CEO of two tech companies. And so he deals a lot with tech roadmaps. And so he gave me a little bit of counsel, a little bit of advice on what you need to do. And excuse me, because you know, this is just part of my walks. Sometimes I spit. You're just going to have to deal with that. Sometimes I smoke. That's delicious. Norsimer, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, what has been missing is kind of a process for some formal announcements. Now, you know, again, this is a community project. Water finds its own level, meaning you start figuring things out as you grow. All of us, you know, have other things going on in our lives. There is no corporate structure. There's no HR department. There's no communications department. There's no boss. There's no anything. There's just all of us who are putting our hand in the pile, as they say in football. American football, the real football. I know that's gonna stir up some of my friends from other parts of the world. Yeah, you have more numbers than we do, but we have Tom Brady. Yeah. So, the purpose of this is to announce, in case you aren't already aware of it, I posted it in chats all over before I came on this cigar walk. And if you please go to t.me/Epic Cash N. That's Epic Cash ANN, which is short for announcements. Just go ahead and join there, because you're periodically going to have what kind of look like press releases, but they're just community announcements for the Epic Cash community to give you insights on where we are with what. So, that is so good. Well done. My little girl isn't, it looks like she's not picking up my face. Can you see me, honey? I think you can. I don't know. There you go. So, I have two announcements today. One is about the upcoming 1225 snapshot, and the other is about our tech roadmap. Now, this is what's really cool. I'm going to talk about the roadmap second, but I'm going to give you, those of you who have attention spans of a gnat and can't hang through the whole video, let me just tell you what's going to happen tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I am going to have on my show, doing a live stream, Todd Lewis, our chief tech engineer. In Todd we trust. You've seen him before. No one like him. He's the leader of our tech ship. But I'm also going to have my buddy Pooch on, who's CEO of two tech companies. And they're going to talk about tech roadmaps. What happens along the way? What happens when shit happens? What happens when things are released? What does writing code mean? What does documenting it mean? What does integration mean? How do you go about that safely, especially in this ever-changing world that's including blockchain technology? So that is an interview that you just don't want to miss. I promise you. So those of you who have that shortest attention span, I hope you have a good day. The rest of you, on to my two announcements. After a word from our sponsor, Casa Fuente. Have you ever had a Casa Fuente? It is so delicious. Okay, I'm back. You know, you have to pay the bills. I have to pay the sponsor on this, you know, with airtime. Okay, so I want to talk about the snapshot. Exclamation point. First of all, and I'm just going to read this. This is the announcement that is out there. If you go to t.me/epic-an, short for announcements, ANN. Thank you, Spencer, by the way, for making that pretty. And really, really professional job, as always. So what is a snapshot? Well, traditionally, the term snapshot refers to the ability to record the state of a computer system or storage device at a specific point in time. In cryptocurrencies, a snapshot is often describing the act of recording the state of a blockchain on a particular block height. In this case, the snapshot records the contents of the entire blockchain ledger, which includes all existing addresses and their associated balances. After the snapshot is verified, tokens are distributed based upon the balance of each blockchain address. So on 1225, we are going to take a snapshot of the Epic Cash blockchain and all of the coins that are also on the Vite exchange. Okay? So about the Epic Cash snapshot. What is the Epic Cash snapshot? On December 25th, 2021, a single snapshot of the Epic Cash blockchain will be taken at a specified block height. So we don't know which block it'll be, so I can't tell you it's going to be snap, shazam, noon, or 1 o'clock, or 2. I don't know, but it'll be a specified block height on that day. Okay, the amount of Epic Cash existing in each holder's address will provide a 1-for-1 match of 2 tokens important to the future of the Epicenter ecosystem. One is ECR, and the second one is ECK. If you hold 100 Epic Cash coins in your wallet, you will receive 1,000 ECR tokens, and 1,000 ECK tokens will be reserved for you. Note, and this is important, you do not have to do anything other than hold Epic Cash Invite or on the Epic Cash blockchain during the snapshot to qualify. So you don't have to do anything, okay? We're just telling you the snapshot will be taken. Now, distribution of both tokens will occur after proper validation of the snapshot. This will occur after, I'm going to say that again. Distribution of both tokens will occur after proper validation of the snapshot. This manual process that takes time and effort by community volunteers to accurately validate, that's what happens. It's a group of community volunteers that has to manually validate. That is going to take a little time, so please be patient. Keep in mind, the tokens are completely different from Epic Cash and have different use cases within the Epic ecosystem. As such, the delivery of the two tokens will be managed differently. Rest assured, once the snapshot is taken, you qualify to receive a 1-for-1 match of both tokens. And detailed instructions and a video will be provided to everyone where to find your tokens or how to claim them, in addition to how to use them. The issuance of these tokens are a huge, meaningful milestone. A huge, meaningful milestone for our entire Epicenter ecosystem. They hold the key to the very bright financial futures of us all. What a great holiday season it will be. Happy holidays. So that completes number one. I cannot move on to number two until I get this cigar working again. So, forgive me. 30 more seconds. You can fast forward, I don't care. Or for those of you that just like to see me battle against the cigar, I encourage you to do that. Exclamation point. Okay. Now, the topic of tomorrow's live stream is going to be a bookend to this announcement, okay? Would you mind just politely waiting while I cross the street? So, your favorite uncle doesn't get squashed like a love bug. We're in Florida here. If you've never experienced love bugs, good Lord. These little things destroy your car, windshield, everything. Okay. So, community announcement regarding the Epicenter roadmap. Can you say, wow? I'm going to stop to read these. As 2021 comes to a close, we should acknowledge the exceptionally epic year 2021 has been. I'm going to read a few bullet points for you, okay? Epic became a top 500 coin on coin market cap. Yeah, we broke through the top 500. Our active wallets have expanded 100x. Our market cap grew from $2 million to over $75 million. Our community has grown by 300%. We are nearing the final release of our V3 Epic blockchain tech. We were accepted and are being listed on our second exchange, Bitmart. More on that in a little bit. Our slow and steady strategy wins the race. Now, Missy, you're not getting my face. Can you please? Can you? There we go. All right. There we go. So, those are just some pretty cool milestones and stats from 2021. I don't know about you, but I'm proud to be an Epic Cash community member, because it's folks like you and me and all the many people that you've met through my channel and through the Telegram chats that made all of that possible. All of that possible. All right, if you've been paying attention, you realize that we are just getting started with our Epicenter roadmap. The keys to the kingdom will be V3, version 3, Epic Cash's powerful, new, upgraded blockchain. Now, we've completed the kid-tested, mother-approved phase and are now in the process of carefully documenting the entire blockchain. Careful, and tune in tomorrow, so we'll understand more from Todd Lewis what that means. The last step, the documentation, is the last step that is key to seamless integration with new exchanges and other blockchains and cryptocurrency projects. So it is worth every bit of time that it takes to do that properly, because that is going to power our future. Just getting that done right. You don't want to take undocumented code, hand it to a potential partner and say, here, go make that work, without proper documentation. They would have to reverse engineer everything, and what would take maybe a couple of weeks to integrate might take them a couple years. So this is an important step. So for those asking, when will V3 be released to power all the other cool tech like the new wallet? The answer is soon. Tune in tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're going to ask Todd Lewis to just give us a little peek into the future. So the answer is very soon. The third-party code audit and line-by-line code documentation is winding down, and V3 launches when it is code tested, Todd Lewis approved. Code tested, Todd Lewis approved. In Todd we trust. We will keep you posted on our roadmap progress. And I ended it with, in Todd we trust, because it's true. I can't wait for tomorrow's live stream. Now about Bitmart. Regarding the Bitmart listing, on December 4th, Bitmart experienced a large-scale security breach, and hackers withdrew over $150 million in assets. Bitmart announced it will be reimbursing victims. In order to tighten security, all new blockchain integrations have been delayed as they renew all deposit addresses one by one. So all of their tech resources, it's been all hands on deck. Thus, the Epic Cash integration will resume in January, with a hopeful listing sometime during the month. That will be likely. Our integration team, by the way, on Team Epic is in full support of this decision and continue to be huge fans of Bitmart. So we are, when you think about the tortoise and the hare, we may be the tortoise, but our shell is going to be hard AF. If you know what I'm saying, and I think you do. So there are the two announcements that I have that I wanted to bring to you today. And I wanted to do this because some people might not be on Telegram. Others might be at work. Maybe they missed the posts. And so I wanted to at least get this out into the universe in video, audio format, so people can, at their leisure, they can listen to it or watch it and be up to date. So in the future, as we have new announcements, we will be doing the same. We will make the announcements, keep everyone in the know, fully transparent, and then I'll do an announcement as well on my channel. So that's it, guys. Wanted to get you up to date, and I hope you like the new strategy. And for those of you who've been patiently waiting, thank you. But we're getting there. We're figuring all of this stuff out, guys and gals. All right, man. Love you. Cheers. Have a great afternoon.
Greetings. Greetings. Used to be named Uncle Odd, but now I'm known as Uncle Vigilante. And as you can see by the fact I'm wearing a gold chain with a Bitcoin on it, I'm kind of a big deal. Yeah, I'm a big deal. But there is one thing that my 43 attorneys that I just hired told me that I needed to say, which is a disclaimer. Don't take any of my advice. Don't take anything that I say on this show or any of my guests as sage counsel. Why? Why? Because I don't know shit.